Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I will be reviewing my SW Motech saddlebags on my CB650R. These bags came along with the bike when I bought it, so they are not new. They have a bit used to them, but I honestly think that makes a better review for you guys so you can see how they hold up in the long run. But other than that, we're going to be talking build quality. We're gonna be talking storage options, and we're gonna make a little experiment with the storage. I'm gonna pick out a few things and shove them in it, so you guys can have a more realistic idea of whether or not these saddlebags fit your need for your tours. And we're gonna do the installation on the bike. So I'm gonna show you how to install them onto the bike. And we're gonna talk a little bit about riding experience with them. I'm not gonna ride the bike today with them because it's still winter here, so I can't bring out the bike, unfortunately. But I think we should just jump straight into the video. So yeah, let's go. Alright guys, so the first topic is gonna be build quality. The two saddlebags are identical. The only difference is that one has a loop and the other one's got a hook, as you can see here, for when you mount it onto the bike. But we're gonna talk about that when we're gonna move on to that. Other than that, the two bags are identical. You have this zipper up here where you can open up, and in it comes with a waterproof bag. We're gonna look at that, or we can just take it now. This waterproof bag is just like, or a dry bag. It's like any other dry bag. You do like this with it. It has Velcro on it, and then you roll it a couple of times, and then you just close it with this locking mechanism. So that's how that works. It comes with two, one for each bag. Yeah, I think it has plenty of room down here. If you want more room, you can expand the saddlebag with this zipper, so it kind of like buffers out, and it comes out a bit more. So that's nice if you're gonna carry some extra stuff. But if you don't, you can just keep it simple and more yeah, not so wide. So yeah, and then you got this one down here for quick access to I mean, that could be registration or driver's license or whatever. It's just a little nice zipper bag there, so that's nice. Other than that, all materials, I read online that they are UV resistant, so if you ride a lot in an environment where there's a lot of sun, the colors won't fade, so that's kind of nice. Other than that, I think quality wise it is feels really solid, good materials. On the back it has this clipper too, that locks them onto the bike when you install them, but let's talk about that when it comes. It also has some mounting options here. If you have some extra stuff, you can put that on here, and also I believe here it has something too that you can clip something onto. I don't know what, but you have the option. Got these nice embroidered logos, so that's nice too. Yeah, other than that, I don't think there's much else to cover on the quality. My bags has some scars in here, sign of usage, but compared to that, the previous owner had these for like 3 years. I don't think it's a lot, and the visible side of the bag is in really nice condition. So I think if you just take care of these bags, you can have them for life. I mean, or a lot of time. So I think they are nice, really nice. So yeah, let's move on and talk about some storage. Make a little experiment where I try to see what I'm gonna pick out a few shirts I got, and I'm gonna try to put them in, and you guys can see how much that it actually fits, so you have a better idea of the storage. So let's move on to that. Alright guys, so moving on to the experiment with the storage. I got the bag, and I got 3 shirts and 3 t-shirts. I'm just gonna put them in the bag so you guys can see how much room they take up. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly do that, and then we'll talk about it. Alright, so as you can see, it's pretty filled up. I did not expand the bag, so I'm just gonna try to do that. If I do that, I can fit a bit more in the bag. So I mean, when you go on motorcycle trips, you don't bring a lot of clothes. You bring something to ride in, and of course some nice clothes if you go out, but it's not like you're gonna bring your whole closet. So I actually think this is pretty neat, and because that it doesn't take up a lot of space on the back seat, you can always have a backpack with some extra shoes and something in that. So I actually think this is a pretty nice storage option. That's my opinion, but you might be in need of bigger luggage, but I mean, this works out great for me. So but yeah, it takes 3 t-shirts and 3 shirts take up most of the bag. I mean, right now I just shoved it in, but you might be able to get a little bit more room. But actually, when you expand the bag, I think there's actually still a lot of room left here. So and of course you still got this one right here. So yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the installation of the bag on the motorcycle. Alright guys, so I got down to the garage. I'm gonna show you the installation of the saddlebags onto the bike. The way that the bags go onto the bike is by sliding them onto these bars that comes along with them. You can't buy them separately. So if you break one of these, you can buy a replacement. I think you gotta buy a pair, so you get 2. But you there's 2 bolts holding the footrest, the rear footrest for the passenger. The way that these bars is installed is that you basically take these 2 screws off, bolts off, and then take off the rear footrest, and then you put this bracket for the bar as a spacing between the footrest and the chassis. So that's how it works. I'm not gonna take them off because I think you guys can figure it out. The 2 bolts down here, and then just put this whole bracket on as a spacing. So yeah, that's basically how it works. It's actually kind of neat because you can take off these. Hold on. If you press this down, you can take off the actual bar. So I'm just gonna do that. If we can get. pretty tough, but all right. So you can take it off like that. You also have the clip, so if you're not going on tours for a long time, I would just take off the whole bracket, but it's kind of neat. I mean, if you don't mind the clip, you can just take off the bar, so it's kind of nice. And then it clicks on, so that's how that works. Let's move on to putting on the bags. Alright guys, so let's start with the right side of the bike. You can see that each bag has this one. That's going to be going on to the bar, and then you're going to have to clip it onto this one so it actually stays in place. And then we're just going to let it hang until we put on the left one. So I'm just quickly going to do that. Alright guys, so this is how they look on the bike. I think they look quite good. The last thing I didn't show you was you just gotta hook the hook side onto the loop, and that way the bag stays in place. So as you can see, you got plenty of room if you carry a light backpack for your setup. So you actually got quite a lot of luggage you can bring along, in my opinion. So these definitely work out for me. So so yeah, are they worth it? I mean, they, as I said, these came along with my bike when I bought it, so I don't know if I would have bought them if they didn't come along, but I think that the way they're mounted onto the bike, so you don't they don't move as much when I ride, I think that's a really positive thing. So that's definitely something I would consider if I was looking to buy something for my motorcycle, because I have been ridden with some others, other universal bags that they say fits all bikes, but I think this is the way to go. So I think I'm just gonna wrap this video up, guys. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, let me know what you think I should do next, and I'll see if if I can figure something out. Otherwise, I'll just come up with some stuff. So yeah, see you in the next video. Hey guys, I forgot to mention something. I said in the start of the video that I would be talking a little bit about riding experience with the bags. I mean, there's not much to it, in my opinion. Of course, you can't have a passenger on because the rear seat are covered and the footrests are covered as well. But when you sit on the bike, you don't really feel that you have these bags. I'm a decent sized guy, I think. So I mean, if you might be a little bigger than me, you might feel them a little bit, and depending on how much you load them with, you'll feel it on the road. But I think that's gonna be the same for every bag you buy. So I think that's as much as I have to say about riding experience with the bags on. I am gonna go on a Euro trip later this summer, so maybe I'll have some more information regarding my long riding experience with the bags. But that's for a future video. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.